All right. Welcome, everybody, back to the tennis day 3 already. The final day of first round action. And first 2 days, I feel like they've been pretty straightforward. I mean, FAA retiring has been the biggest story, I guess, of the tournament so far. That's been biggest upset so far is FAA losing. But yeah, so far, maybe today's the day of carnage. We know there's always a day. There's one day where all the seeds just decide that they've had enough. And all the underdogs decide that they want to fight back. But it could be today. But yeah, so Felix not being here. Obviously, Kostruk was in form and her losing was a bit of a shock. Was she going to win the tournament? Well, she wasn't in the top 5 favorites. But again, we're not losing any of those players yet. Djokovic has cruised. Alcaraz was fine. Medvedev won. Swiatek battled. Sabalenka was okay. Coco got through. Doesn't seem like anybody's really... Raducanu is playing today, so maybe I'm talking way too soon. But, I don't know. It's just first 2 days have been pretty cruisy. Now we're watching Tjen versus Fernandez. Now, Keys is also playing in about 30 minutes, so defending champion. We'll watch. We'll see what she does as well. But, Fernandez versus Tjen. Should be interesting. Tjen very much, if we've watched her a few times, I love watching her because she plays so much like Ash Barty. It's just... obviously not as consistent as Barty yet, but she has so many just her game feels so much like Ash Barty. And Fernandez, we love watching Leylah. So this is gonna be interesting. 2 players with different styles, and it could be a real battle. So I'm really keen for this one. And then we watch Fonseca. I've been waiting for this for months. We're gonna watch Fonseca at the Next Gen Finals, even though I don't like the Mickey Mouse League and the Mickey Mouse Cup. We were gonna watch it anyway because I was wanting to watch Fonseca. He pulled out. We then watched him play in Miami against Alcaraz, and it was a lot of fun. And that was one time. And then he was supposed to play the two tournaments before the Australian Open, and he pulled out of both. So it's been a long time coming, and now he's gonna withdraw. No, now he's gonna play Spizzirri in a couple hours. So finally, we get to watch the future Grand Slam champion and legend from South America. So I'm excited. I'm excited to finally watch Fonseca. He made a name for himself this time last year. He broke out, beat Rublev in that first round. Everyone's like, wow, Joao, right? But now, he's come 12 months and he's seeded. So let's see if he can get through today and how he does today. But then we also got tonight. We got Sinner. We got Osaka tonight. Hurkacz is playing Bergs today. Raducanu is playing. Keys is playing. We got some doubles action happening as well today. I think Venus might be playing doubles today. Shelton versus Humbert. That's happening as well today. Bencic, Tsitsipas, Fritz are all playing. Musetti is playing. Stevens versus Pliskova is happening too, which is an interesting matchup. So that'll be fun. Dimitrov's playing. I feel like Dimitrov Mahatch is a 5. No, I reckon that's going to be 4 sets Dimitrov. I was going to say 5 sets. I think Mahatch might be a little tired. He might be a bit sore. So yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot happening. So this should be fun. And then tomorrow we start watching the the round 2. And I think the schedule just came out, so let me check it. I think it just came out. Oh, man. Pardon me. All right, Tjen wearing the tennis ball green. Leylah wearing the deep purple. So apparently the schedule just came out. I don't know where Dutchie and Gina are. Did you send me the schedule? Dutchie. Oh, has the schedule not come out yet? Wait, is today Tuesday or Wednesday? It hasn't come out yet. I lied. I must have got a notification for today. Oh, that's lame. Hasn't come out yet. Of course it hasn't. It would have, if it came out, Dutchie and Jean would have sent me something, and they haven't sent me nothing. So obviously, if it's not been sent, it hasn't been out. Yeah, I forgot. I keep thinking today's like Sunday starts mess with my head. I'm like, it's Wednesday. It's day 3. No, it's Tuesday. No, it's Friday. I don't know. What year is it? Where are we? Hello? All right, players are just warming up the serves and we'll get this started. All the days are the same. Yeah, it does get that way. It's just one, like the Australian Open is one day, right? It's just one big day with a couple of naps in between. That's what a Grand Slam is. It's one day that goes for, it starts on a Sunday and it ends on a Sunday. So it feels like one big day. It's a long, 360-hour day with naps in between. That's what the Australian Open is. I had a nap and now I'm back. Like, it's just... Today is the day that ends in Y. Exactly. This is the longest day. Yeah, it's a long day. It is a long, long day. By the way, these two are playing out on court number 3? I don't know what court this is. I think it's court 3. It used to be the former Show Court 3, and they sold the naming rights to ANZ. So it used to be Show Court. I think Show Court 2. They need to get better names. I know they have to. Look, we got to rename. We got to rename the courts because they're gonna the Australian Open they're selling off the rights to the courts, right? ANZ, Kia, blah blah blah. But we have to name them because those names are lame. Like Kia Arena, it doesn't look like a Kia. It's just a sign that says Kia. But that's the circus, right? That's where all the drunk people rock up after a day of, on the beers. That's the after party arena. That's kick-ons. It's called kick-ons arena. When everything shuts, everybody goes there and they kick on after a long day of wine and beverages. It's called kick-ons. And this arena used to be called like Show Court 2, which I didn't mind that, but I think this should be called like the Pit, or it should be called the Cauldron, or the stadium with less shade so people get, heat stroke arena. Dangerous arena. We'll figure it out. It's a work in progress. We got another, 12 days. Slice goes in from Tjen to the front of Fernandez. I'm going to go Fernandez in 3. Tjen hits an inside-out winner, though. Ooh. Love 30. By the way, I want to say this as well before we, get started. The Australian Open put Eala on a court that nobody could sit at. This court, which Tjen also brings a crowd, and as does Fernandez, they put this on a bigger court. Why didn't they put Eala on this court yesterday? Yeah, this is Sunscreen Arena. Like, this court is perfect for, like, the atmosphere is electric and there's hardly anyone there yet. All right, love 30. Have I gone to the AO this year yet? No, I'm not. I don't go to the AO. Yeah. I used to go during the qualies, but you have to pay for it and it's not really any fun anymore. Also, yesterday, apparently they broke a record for the largest day crowd. 100,000 people went through the doors. And it's really funny when you see this information on social media, especially when it's on something like Facebook. And then you read the comments and everyone's like, yeah, this is why it sucks. And you're like, whoa, okay. And then you got this one person who's like, yay, breaking records. And you're like, everyone else's comment is like, yeah, the Australian Open sucks now. It's got too many people. It's overcrowded. Tennis fans are neglected, blah, blah, blah. 100,000 people, whoop-de-doo. Like, but then you get one person who's like, wow, that's a great achievement. I'm like, you're a plant. Where do you work for? Where do you work? 1540. What's that Australian Open hat you got on? What's that badge on you? Why are you wearing a lanyard? In your profile picture. You a bald kid? What's going on? Are you a Lions person? A Lions person. What are they? 1540. But they broke a record yesterday, which is fun. There's a bit of fault second serve. As we do second serve, Fernandez. Break points are ready for Tjen. As a return goes down the line from Tjen, it's out, and it's 30-40. Not more the merrier. It's more the merrier if you're sitting inside, inside the offices of the AO. More the merrier is definitely the theme. But if you're standing if you're standing in a line trying to get to an Eala match that's gone on a court with 3 seats, and you're burning your face off and trying to drink a $30 beer, you're probably not thinking, shoulder to shoulder with strangers who didn't put on deodorant this morning. You're probably not thinking more the merrier. You're probably thinking, what have I done? How do I spent my day off on my Monday. I have to go to work tomorrow, and I'm just standing here in the sun next to sweaty strangers. As Tjen hits it out, it's deuce. Like I mean, I don't know if more the merrier would come to mind if I was in that situation. I'm from Indonesia. Usually I watch because of Alcaraz. Now it's weird because now it's from my country. Well, welcome. I went to Indonesia at the end of last year. 5 days. It's great. It was hot and sweaty, but I had a great time. It's very relaxing. The best player from C in action. Tjen won a bronze medal at the Southeast Asia Games. She hits a return, but it goes long and it's advantage Fernandez. Whenever I spend exuberant sums on beer at a sporting event, I always ask myself, am I sane? Yeah. Look, I don't know if it's $30. That was just a joke, all right? Everything's a joke. Nothing's real. Everything's funny. We're making funnies. All right, advantage Fernandez. As the return goes wide by Tjen, from Tjen. And Fernandez takes the first game 1-love. Cam, do you remember when you asked the Magic 8-ball if we should be worried about Swiatek at the AO, and it said most likely? I think it was right after last night was a close one, even if she won. Hey, look, the Magic 8-ball is... It's magic. It's not just a name. It's actually magic. And I have now diverted all my life decisions to this ball. I feel like, and if it doesn't work, I can always just throw it off the off the roof. If it doesn't, it makes a bad decision, I can just throw it into the street. But I feel like living life 2026, living life by the 8-ball might be my motto. I have no major life decisions to make just yet, but when I do, I'm going to listen to this. If you have any questions, chat for the Magic 8-ball, let me know. And I will ask the ball. Smart choice? Yeah, look, then if something goes wrong, it's not my fault. It's the ball's fault. I'm not accountable, it's the ball's fault. 15-love. As Tjen serves again. Can they charge you guys in Australia to watch the qualies? Yeah. It's called opening week. And they charge, I think it was like $20 maybe, a ticket. Which is not crazy, but it used to be free. 8-ball. Will Musetti lose to Collignon? Okay. By the way, don't ask gambling questions. If you're going to put money on this, don't abuse the magic of the ball. It knows. If you're asking a question with financial intent, it will know. And it will give you it probably won't give you a right answer, right? Just respect the magic of the ball. Will Musetti lose to Collignon? Unlikely. I don't gamble. That's right, MG. I'm just saying for like everybody. Anyone who's like, oh, I can make a... No, it's not... Bro, nobody likes... Well, actually, the actor that played Biff at Back to the Future, very funny. Nobody liked Biff, though. Biff was a jerk, all right? Don't be Biff, all right? Yeah, we asked respectfully and responsibly to the Magic 8-ball. And it said unlikely. So Musetti is... Well, it said unlikely to lose. 40-15. All right, 40-15. Is Dashi going to win tonight? I hope so. I really hope so. As Tjen serves an ace. Lovely serve. All right. Oh, you want to ask the ball? Okay. Will Dasher win tonight? Indications say yes. I like it. 1-0. Moose said his AO is saved. He might lose second round, but the first round they're saying he's the ball's saying unlikely. So that's a plus. All right, 1-1. By the way, Chet, what's been the highlight of the AO so far? What's been the highlight? Has there been a highlight? The Zachary highlight was my highlight. Zachary going round the net with that forehand, I love that for her. And then she won the match, so I love that even more. But what's been like the best part of the AO so far for you? Federer? So what about like, okay, let me rephrase that. What's been the best part of the first 2 days of this? What's been the best part of like the tournament? Because yeah, Federer kind of does, yeah, that wins, all right. But like, what about like the last, like, you know, day 1 and 2? All right, Fernandez left 15. Tjen managing to pull off a 5-set win. Pretty cool. That was cool. As Fernandez serves a fault second serve. How is Joint doing? I think she just started. Didn't she? Joint is... You knew what happened. Don't ask me dumb questions. She's down a break, all right? She got broken in the first game. You know... Why are you asking me silly questions? Did you know that already? I feel like you did that on purpose. You did that on purpose. 15. How's she? Do you want to ask how Popperin went? Fuck. We're not starting like this. We're not starting like this. 15-0. Backhand slice goes in the forehand of Tjen. Passing shot is good by Fernandez. Tjen puts a volley in the net. 30-15. I didn't know. I'm at work. Oh, okay, Dylan. Okay. Sorry, I'm just a little bit prickly this morning. I'm still sad about Popperin. I'm still hurt. She's already down a break though, so we can both be upset together. Good serve, Fernandez, 40-15. The highlight was Alicia Parks coming back even though the crowd was cheering against her, understandably since she had a small section and the rest were Eala fans. I don't think they were cheering against her. They were cheering for Eala. They just were cheering... I said this yesterday. They were just cheering what... Every point Eala won, they were cheering, even if it was a double fault. It wasn't... They weren't cheering against Parks. They were cheering for Eala for like everything she did right. Because they weren't saying, like, they weren't like going, yay, Parks hit a double fault. They were saying, you know, Alex. Like, they were going for Alex. 2-1. By the way, Intuitive Tennis, I saw a video that he brought out today talking about that Eala. And he said the same thing about the crowds, you know, and how it was. So if you want to go listen to a really good breakdown, go listen to Intuitive Tennis, because that's exactly how I was trying to explain yesterday. But he put it in better words. Joint broken by Valentova. Can we stop with the updates on Australian players? It's too early to start with bad news. All right? I don't want to hear it. If there's an Australian player, tell me when they win. If they don't win, don't tell me. I don't want to know. We're not starting this way. It's day 3. We're not even a quarter of the way through. Come on now. Preston's up 2 love. Can you tell me that? He's up 3 love. I don't care what's going on with Joint. Tell me about Preston, please. Why is Joint not playing on Rod Laver? That's what I want to know. Why is Maya Joint not playing on Rod Laver Arena? Hello? She broke back, no stress. That's what I want to hear. That's what I'm talking about. 2-1. 2-1. As we get a serve from Tjen. There's a fault. Second serve. Serving to the back end of Fernandez. Return is into the front of Tjen. Fernandez can't get that one. Tjen too good. All right. By the way, a couple of Italians playing on the men's side. Didiri and Sonigo are playing at the moment. Musetti's coming up soon as well, so it's a bit of an Italian start to the day. Oh yeah, I've got to pick my upsets before I forget. I'm going 50% at the moment on upsets. I'm pretty pleased. I've got 1 out of 2 yesterday, and I've got 1 out of 2 on day one. So I'm pretty. It's going to get worse. It's going to get harder. All right, who's playing today? Upset of the day. Upsets today. Okay, I'm thinking. I'm going to go Khachanov because I don't know why, but I think Mikkelson's got some game. I think Mickelson might beat him. Whoop. I'm going to go Mickelson, and I'm going to go. I think Shrimkova's going to beat Penko. There you go. That was actually not that hard. Yeah, that's actually not. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Unless there's something else I missed. Yeah, they're my upsets. So Khachanov and Shrimkova today are going down, I think. Rani Palin playing doubles right now. Nice. Good match between Mickelson and Khachanov. I agree. That's got 5-set potential. 30-0. All right, serve again. $30 with a fault second serve. I love seeing Penko. Hey, look, I had to pick somebody. As the return goes in the forehand of Tjen, slicing the net by Fernandez, and it's 40-30. Sigmund Samson over it in a few hours. That also could be a few hours long. That feels like a long match, that one. All right. 40-30. Double fault Tjen, and we get the deuce. By the way, when's Fons playing? He's playing after Didiri Garin. Okay. I'll tell you, court 1573 is where I'd be hanging out today. You've got Fonseca into Ostapenko. I mean, that's a good couple of matches. Or court ANZ, where this court we're watching now, because you've got Hurkacz Bergs, and then Dasher. So you're gonna the vibes and the crowds are gonna be that's gonna be fun. That's where I'd be hanging out. ANZ or 1573. Because I'm cheap and I wouldn't buy a Rod Laver ticket because I can't afford it. All right, advantage Tjen. Eala is playing doubles as well. She's playing doubles sometime in the last match on outside somewhere. Court 12. Court 12 is going to be busy. Why do they keep putting Eala on small courts where nobody can watch her? Didn't they learn their lesson from yesterday? They should have put Eala on this court for the doubles. I mean, come on now. She's playing Lynette in doubles, so that's not like... I mean, the Polish people are going to be there too. Tjen holds 2-0. Yeah, didn't they learn their lesson from yesterday? Okay. All right, 2-2. God, I tell you, as Eala did yesterday, Tjen is bringing the crowds. I don't know. Again, I'm so surprised that the AO wouldn't predict this stuff because they promote this tournament as the Oceania, like the Australian, like the Oceania Slam, and Southeast Asia. Like they always talk about, like China and they and Japan as part. Like this is their slam as well. But like between China and Australia, you've got Indonesia, you've got Philippines, you've got Thailand. Like if you're promoting it as that, why wouldn't you expect that people from Indonesia would be watching? there are a lot of people from Indonesia that live in Australia. And Indonesia is probably the most, I don't know about New Zealand, but I think Indonesia might be the most traveled destination by Australians. Like Bali is probably the most popular international travel destination for Aussies. So wouldn't you think that it would go the other way too, that Indonesians would want to come to Australia and watch Tjen? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of Indonesian flags there, which I love to see. I was with a final from Leylah on the stretch. Tjen gets the point. It's electric out there. 15:30. Maybe next year, chat. They'll learn next year. I forget that we watch too much tennis. We watch so much tennis that we know these things because we watch like every day. But I'm sure next year Eala will not be playing on court 6. They'll put her on court something. Kia Arena should be the court for all the popular players. Because it's a massive stadium and it gets that is the atmosphere you want. Kia Arena should be it's Circus Arena. It's the circus. You got to put Kyrgios plays out there, you know? Forehand goes down the line to the forehand of Fernandez. Slice from Tjen in the net. And it's 30-all. I'm from Indonesia, watching from New York. Hey. Shout out to you. New tune for you, Cam. YouTube to... what? HNNY nothing. Okay. 30-all. Is it on, can I listen to it on my phone or what's up? All right. That's pretty chill. All right, double fault from Fernandez, 30-40 Tjen. That's like house, kind of chill. I feel like if I went to a bar in the city that was like a lounge, that would be playing in the background. Or the DJ would be playing that kind of stuff, and you'd be sitting on cushy chairs and drinking cocktails. That feels a very chill vibe. Or it'd be playing if you went to a beach party. 30-40. Serving to the forehand of Tjen. Return goes forehand of Fernandez. Tjen with the forehand. Cross the court. Back in Fernandez again. The forehand of Tjen. We got a forehand for Fernandez again. The forehand of Tjen. Fernandez cross court. Forehand in the net. Tjen breaks. 3-2. Tjen takes the break. 22 minutes in. Defo Deep House is the way. Stay clean, stay safe, enjoy the moment. Thank you. You too. Cam, you need a beach party after this. Beach party stream. All right. Tjen is a superb hardcourt player. She is a nightmare for everybody. Who Tjen plays next if she wins. So the winner of this will play. Either Pliskova or Stevens. So not easy. Not easy at all. Okay. All right, 3-2 Tjen. This is the final day of round 1 matches. So we're going to start getting second round matches tomorrow. So tomorrow, by the way, we already know who's playing tomorrow and what matches, but we don't know when they're playing, right? So we've got Alcaraz versus Hanfman. is locked in. Opelka versus Fokina feels like 5 sets. I don't know why, but it does. You got Bublik playing tomorrow. Demonor plays tomorrow. Zverev versus Muller tomorrow. Rublev versus Faria, who he has no idea who he is, but I'm sure he was just joking. Medvedev Alice. I don't know why Medvedev versus a Frenchman makes me scared, but that feels scary to me for Medvedev. That could be a 4-5 setter for, on John Cain Arena tomorrow night. Sabalenka, she's taking on Bay. You've got Raducanu Potapova. You've got Mboko in action tomorrow. Danilovic versus Gauff as well. Mukova Parks. Andreeva versus Sakari is on as well, so that could be fun. So we do have actually a lot of matchups there. We do have a lot of interesting matchups. Third round matches on the top half. Raducanu Sabalenka is obviously a banger. Jovic Paolini is interesting too. But other than that, it's pretty light. Like, there's not much going on. Tomatovic Andreeva, but maybe, I don't know. On the men's side, third round match, because we have upsets. We've had a lot of seeds lose. Like the lower seeds have gone. Alcaraz Mute. Mute, how hurt is he though? He might be injured though. So Alcaraz versus Zhang, and Zhang played a 5-setter. So how tired is he? Paul Fokina, or Paul or Pelka. Tiafo Demonor feels like that feels fun. Zverev versus Norrie. Rublev Cerundolo. Medvedev Marijan. Again, okay, not bad, and it's not terrible, but they have all got to win, tomorrow, by the way, to make that happen. All right, Chen with the double fault, and it's 30-15. Chen won in Chennai last year, yeah. Mehdi Marijan could go 4 or 5, yeah. Chen just won the Hobart doubles. Oh, did she? I didn't see the doubles. I know she lost in the singles, but that's cool. All right, forehand to backhand rally now as we get a forehand again from Fernandez. She overhits it though, 40-15. These two have never played before. First time meeting. 40-15. All right, serve again. Into the back end of Eala. Forehand from Parks to the Parks. From Chen. I'm looking at Parks Mukova. That goes out. 4-2. I'm looking at Parks Mukova for potential matches. Baez Pericard might be a banger as well today. All right, so what else is going on? So Musetti's about to start. Sonigo and Didiri are all playing at the moment. You've got Joint is at 3-all. Keys is about to start against a player that I cannot even begin to pronounce the name. We're going to call her Ollie. 4-2. So back in the net by Fernandez, left 15. Crowd seems to really like Chen. Oh, yeah. They are pro Chen for sure. Baez is red hot. Cam has the Alamash withdrawal syndrome. Don't mention that name. She is playing today, though, so we're going to watch her again. Will you cover Lise later? When's she playing? What court? Oh, she's playing on the court 13. Probably not. But we'll keep an eye on her. Thanks, Deb. All right, 15-0. Will you cover Shelton? No, because we're watching Fonseca. So, sorry, we won't be watching Shelton. Because the reason why is that I have full faith in Shelton that he will win. But I'm scared about Fonseca because he hasn't played and he's got a back problem. So I want to watch Fonseca now because I don't know how he is. As Fernandez hits back into the net, 15-30. Whereas Shelton, I am confident will progress and we will watch him in the future at this tournament. So that's why we're not watching Shelton. Anyway, it's 15-30. As Fernandez serves again. Serve Fernandez. Into the slice of Tjen. Forehand from Fernandez down the line. Tjen with a pass. Fernandez with a volley. Tjen with a forehand lob. No, it doesn't make the net though. And it's 30-0. Magic 8-ball prediction for Fonseca, please. No, you have to ask the question so I can ask it properly. What's your question for the Magic 8-ball? All right. Backhand slice from Fernandez. Tjen puts it in the open court for a winner. Great footwork by Tjen. 30-40. 30-40. Break point for a double break. Serving to the back and a Tjen return. Goes in the forehand Fernandez. Tjen with a slice. Into the back and Fernandez. Tjen with a forehand. Again to the back and Fernandez. Down the line of the backhand slice of Tjen. Fernandez with a forehand slice. Tjen runs around into forehand inside out. And Fernandez goes down the line wide. And Tjen is up a double break. 5-2 in the first. All right. Is Fonseca going to make it to the Sinner match? So it shall be. Yes. So it shall be. Yes. All right, don't stress. We're still going to watch him. But there we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Glad you're on this match. Felt weird without commentary. Yep. We do like watching Fernandez. We watched a lot of her in 2022 when after that US Open run. And I like watching Tjen as well. I think she's a fun player to watch. She's got, like I keep saying, she's got Barty qualities, you know. No, 5-2 Tjen. Also, is this Tjen's first Australian Open? Like main draw, I think she hasn't. I mean, 12 months ago, she wasn't as known. It's only been like the last 12 months where she's kind of broken out. It could be her first Australian Open main draw. It is. She did play the qualifying back in the juniors, but never played a main draw. Second round US Open last year, so she didn't even play Wimbledon last year. So yeah, this is her first Australian Open. Also, if she wins this match, does she get top 50? As Fernandez wins a point, 15. Yeah, if Tjen wins this match, she'll be in the top 50 on the live rankings. She'll overtake Krejcikova. Wait, she'll be number 45 in the live rankings. Eala's at 43. Holy shit. How did Eala go up? I mean, because she played one match at the Australian Open. Eala's up to 43 in the world. How'd that happen? That was unexpected. You lose and you get a 43, you go up 6 spots, you lose. Yeah, she was a college player, Tjen. 15-0. Yeah, Eala's up to 43. As Tjen hits an ace down the tee. Tjen with a win will get top 50. So Southeast Asia are just getting all kinds of good at tennis. 30-15. Yeah, we're going to watch, we'll probably watch the doubles later with Eala. She's playing later. And that doubles match might be perfect to fill in the time between the day and night session. So we can watch that between Fonseca and Sinner. We can watch the doubles. Backhand winner from Fernandez, 30-all. 30-all. All right, serve again. Is a fault, second serve. It was a double fault. 30-40. All right. Break point for Fernandez to get one back. As she says, a fault, second serve. If Leylah loses, I'm sure she will dominate the second and third round, rooting for her. Loses the first. Uses the first set. Okay. As Tjen with a good serve, and it's deuce. All right. Tjen serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. Eala is not 49 in the world. She is 43. That's in the Rainbows live. Her official, yeah. Good serve, Tjen. That's advantage. Set point. Yeah, Eala in the live rankings is 43, but that's not official yet. We're saying if Tjen wins today, she'll be in the top 50 as well. Live rankings. Cute cup. Yeah, my friends gave me this. Advantage Tjen. As with a fault, second serve. Serving to the backhand Fernandez. Return the forehand to Tjen. Fernandez backhand cross court. Tjen gets it with a forehand cross court into the slice of Fernandez. Fernandez in the net. Tjen wins the set. 6-2. Great set of tennis by Tjen. And she kind of dominates. Wait, Eala. We're talking about Eala. What do you mean, Eala? What's Valentova's live ranking? Tjen is doing very well. Fernandez left the court. Good idea. Valentova is currently ranked 53. So you've got Tjen, Valentova, Eala, joint, Jovic. Actually, no. Sorry. Chen's not a part of that club. she's a little bit older than that. So yeah. So here are the players under the 21 and under. You've got in this order from highest to lowest ranking. You've got Gauff, Andreeva, Noskova, Mboko, Schneider, Jovic, joint Eala, Valentova. And Valentova right now has a career high ranking, Eala career high ranking, joint career high ranking, Jovic career high ranking, Mboko and Noskova career high rankings. Of course, that's not official rankings, but right now they're in the live rankings, they've all got career highs. So, and then you go down the list a little bit more and you see Marchenko, also a career high ranking. And Rajona, who played Sabalenka in the first round at career high ranking. So many young players on the WTA side are getting to career high rankings. Now, we'll find out if they stay there, but so far, so good. Thanks, Brian from Indonesia. Hey, what's up? Didn't Preston beat Raducanu last week? She did. Yes, she sure did. By the way, speaking of Valentova, she's serving for the set against joint. Keys just started. And we are ready to go. All right, Fernandez just left the court. Mussetti's also just started. So we'll keep an eye on him. By the way, packed stadium. All right. Here we go, chat. Do you think that Sloane can pull one more out? I think she'll beat Pliskova today, yeah. I think she will. Pliskova hasn't played. And she's and Stevens has. What up with all the stuff in Ollie's face? I'm not watching that, so I don't know what is going on with Nikova? I'm not sure. I have no idea. Janice, you can do it. Is Court 3 free? What, free to go watch? Yes. Only the court with a roof you have to pay for. Everything else is ground pass, as far as I can remember. Unless they change the rules and they start charging. I'm sure they don't charge for this court. Are you saying tomorrow? Are you saying Nikova, or are you talking about somebody else? I can't see what's on her face. Anyways, Chen with the pass. Oh, too good. Chen's putting on a show. Love 15. Oh, okay. Tattoos. Stars? Glitter. Glitter? Glitter. I think it's glitter. I think it's glitter. I think it's glitter. She has got tattoos. She's got like a neck tattoo. It's definitely glitter. Right? I think it's glitter or makeup. Cam knows. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. What are you talking? Why would I know? I don't know. I don't wear makeup all the time. She has a neck tattoo though. It's kind of badass. Love 15 as Chen. Chen hits it out at the 15-0. Yeah, she definitely has glitter on her face and tattoos. Yeah, because she's not wiping her face, so it's she's put that on. I love Keys, and she can be very frustrating to watch at times. Yeah. I'm just looking at the tattoos of Ollie. She's got some good tattoos. 30-15. Sonigo breaks. Nice. 30-15. Fernandez. Serve again. Into the back end of Chen, and then Fernandez goes behind her, and Chen puts it in the net, 40-15. Joint Valentova is a good one. Yeah. Hopefully Joint wins. Cam, do you like that Sunday starts? For me, I think it dilutes the madness of the first round. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50. I like it. This year has actually been good because it's been perfect. I feel like every day so far the first 3 days have been a good mix, right? We've had a great, it hasn't felt like it's been too crowded, but there hasn't felt like a boring day. Like, they've done a really good job. And look, sometimes they're also got to remember that the schedule is the schedule, right? So, they can only do what they can with the schedule. But I feel like this year so far, this tournament, like day one had Alcaraz, Alcaraz and Sabalenka. Day two had Swiatek and Djokovic. Tonight has, Djokovic, Keys, Osaka. Like, they've got a good amount of top men and women's players. I mean, Gauff was yesterday too, right? It doesn't feel like there's day two was stacked and then day three was boring and there's no one to watch. And I feel like they did plan it really well. So I think they did the it's been a very good schedule so far. Like, it hasn't felt like day one was a bit busy when they put Venus on at night and Alcaraz and Raducanu at the same time. But yesterday was good and today's been good. It's a good schedule. And I don't like the Sunday starts when the Sunday has no one playing and you're like, why are we doing a Sunday start when you don't have anyone to watch? But when they have when they put Alcaraz on day one or they put Sabalenka, it's like, oh well, Sunday was a good start, a good tournament to start. It's going to get really busy tomorrow though, because I think I have read somewhere there was only 24 matches on day one, and then there was 48 yesterday. Tomorrow there's going to be another 50. There's Tjen in the net, one love, Fernandez in the second. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind them when the schedule works out well. When it's a bad schedule and they Sunday starts are terrible when there's no one. Day three is if today had no matches to watch, that would suck. I guess we were missing a few younger talent on the men's side, so my interest took a bit of a nosedive. Yeah, I mean, it's true. The players on the men's side, the under 21s, are not really not as competitive against the top dogs yet, consistently anyway. All right, Tjen serves. One love, Fernandez in the second. Yep, we're in the second. I can count. All right, one love. Magic 8-ball. Will Humbert beat Shelton today? Okay, will Humbert beat Shelton? The stars say no. Yes. The stars say no. Don't mess with the stars. Love 15. Draper Feast, Runa getting injured was a killer blow for me. Yeah, I agree. I agree. If they having them on the tour definitely makes it more interesting, for sure. Because they're probably the three biggest threats to Sinner and Alcaraz. I want to see Feast Sinner on clay in Monte Carlo. I think that'd be sick. I think Feast on clay last year showed what he can do. How dangerous he really is against those. I mean, against Alcaraz in particular. But I want to see him play Sinner on a clay court. That'd be fun. Or Draper versus Sinner on in Indian Wells or Miami. That'd be awesome. Runa's not coming back for probably till the end of the year, but hello. 15-0. There's Tjen forehand to the forehand of Fernandez. Tjen goes cross court with the forehand to the backhand of Fernandez. Drop shot Fernandez is good. Tjen gets it. Fernandez with a volley. It's over her head, Tjen. Tjen with a tweener. And then Fernandez puts it away. That's the rally. 15-30. Not a bad tweener by Tjen. Great drop shot for Fernandez, though. And the volley lob is that was a tough shot from Fernandez to get it over Tjen's head. Great tweener by Tjen, but Fernandez was already going at the net. Feast is supposed to come back after the Australian Open. And Bear beat Shelton. No. The ball's already said that it's not going to happen. So Sorry, but you're wrong. Sorry, the ball has spoken. All right, 15:30. As a return goes into the forehand of Tjen. Back in now from Fernandez, goes wide. Bad miss. 30-all. 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 Are you seeing the Keys match? She's in trouble. Yeah, I see that. She's down. She's already down a break. 40-30. Also, Valentova took the first set against Joint. Sonigo won the first set against Tabiner. As we return out from Fernandez in the form of Tjen. Back in Fernandez goes wide, and Tjen levels 1-all. By the way, chat, where are we watching from? Let me know in the chat where you're watching from. Ah, 1-1. She's not asleep, but she's just chilling. Just chilling, are you? Hey? You're just chilling over there. She's just chilling. Nope, now she's alive. Hello. Hi. 1-0. Based on last week's results, Bear is better at form than Shelton. Okay. Based on last week's results, Kostruk was supposed to win the tournament. All right, so we've got Ireland, Thailand, we've got USA, Indonesia, we've got Cyprus, UK. Osaka's playing like the last match of the day, so way back. Like you could probably go to sleep and wake up and she still hasn't started. She's playing in like 9 hours, probably. Indonesia, love that. We've got California, we've got UK. Somebody's living. You live in Couch? Where's Couch? 15-0. We got Brazil, Philippines in the house. All right, serve again from Fernandez. Serve to the forehand of Tjen. Back into Fernandez. Into the slice of Tjen as Fernandez. Forehand cross court. Oh, wide. Man, she really hooked that. 15-30. Southeast London. Oh, the dodgy part. Wait. Whereabouts? I had a friend that lived in Dulwich. In Southeast London. It was kind of sketchy. I remember going to hang out with her and I'm like, what are we doing out here? She's like, yo, I live here. It might have changed. That was a long time ago. New Cross. Is that safe? 15-40. I lived in the West with all the other Australian scumbags. All right, 15-40 with all the Aussies just hanging out there because we couldn't afford anywhere else. Sorry, expats. That's what we call. That's what they call us, right? Expats. Anyways, backhand goes out by Fernandez. Tjen's winning this. She's up a set and a break. It is safe. Okay, just checking. Americans are the only ones that say the state of their country and their own, not their country name. That's weird. That's because America is almost it's huge. like if you go to America, America is like Europe, right? Like they all speak English most of the time. Like most places speak English, right? Mainly. But if you go to different places in America, it's like a different accent. Like if you went to a different place in Europe. So that's why, like, because I was, like, people have mentioned that before. Why don't the Americans just say USA? It's because there's a big difference between living in LA and living in New York. Like it's a different. They identify as different people. Just like saying, someone who's British is not the same as somebody who lives in Spain, right? I mean, anyone who's born in Europe could just say Europe. But they say the country, right? So, yeah. So I get it. And I like it. If everyone just said USA, I'd be like, no, I've been to America. I've been to some of the states. I want to know, like, which state you're from as well. But America is like a whole thing, so. All right, slice from Tjen as we get a volley from Fernandez. Too good. Love 15. If you go to the US, they notice you are from Australia. Yeah, I've been. Oh yeah, yeah, I've been noticed as an Australian. Yeah. Every state has its own laws. Yeah, it's got its own thing. Every state is its own its own little country. All right, love 15. As the return goes in the forehand of Tjen, as we're sliced now to the backhand of Fernandez. Tjen with the forehand. Fernandez gets it back. Tjen with the forehand. Cross court goes wide. Love 30. All right. Like Quebec in Canada, very different from the rest of the country. Yeah, exactly. East Coast and West Coast is a big difference. I agree. The states all have different cultures somewhat. Yeah. There's a lot of, I mean, I've been to a few different ones and definitely different. Australia don't say what state they're from. Yeah, because they're not that different. Like if you're from Perth or you're from Sydney or you're from Western Australia, you're from Victoria, it's not much of a difference besides the time zone. So there's no reason to say you live what state you live in because one, most people don't know what the states of Australia are, but then also it's not that different. Like living in Queensland or Victoria, it's just the weather's different. But the people are like we don't have a different, like it's not a different vibe besides the weather. As we got a forehand from Tjen into the forehand Fernandez down the line. Tjen can't get that one. Love 40 Fernandez. Here's the comeback. It started now. Love 40. Why is Perth so similar when they are out west? Because Perth is near, like, it's on the outskirts of town, so it's outskirts of the country, so it's near water. So it's beach culture. They still get like 40-degree days. Like if I went to Perth, it wouldn't feel that much different. Maybe it'd be quieter than Melbourne, but it would be pretty much like Melbourne. The people sound the same, right? The accent's the same. If you go to a different state in America, they have different accents. Every state has a different accent, right? Like you go from east to west, they sound different. In Perth, they sound the same as in Sydney and Melbourne. So we don't have really a big difference. It's just that the time zones are different. All right, 15:40. There's a bit of fault second serve. I've never been to Perth, so that could have all been a lie, but I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure Perth's no different. I've met people from Perth, and they could have fooled me. They could have said they were from anywhere else. All right, 30-40, 2 saved. Yeah, every state in Australia does have some different words, but that's about it. It's if you lined up a bunch of people from different states and you didn't tell me where they were from, I would say they're all from Australia. Tjen gets the deuce. Good serve. Like Perth and Queensland and Western Australia, Queensland, South Australia. I mean, they're all They all sound pretty similar. And there's not much difference. As with a forehand down the line of the forehand of Fernandez. Slice from Tjen as Fernandez comes in with a backhand. Tjen with a pass in the net. Advantage. Fernandez. Wow, Fernandez. Keys is down 3-love. That's crazy. Fernandez to get back on serve. Advantage. Fernandez. Good serve, Tjen. Back to deuce. All right. Back to deuce. All right, advantage Tjen to stay up the break here in the second. What about rural versus city dwellers? Definitely some regional slang and accent different even within Canada provinces. Yeah, 3-1. I mean, look, so it goes like you've got Australians that sound British, and then you've got Australians that sound very like you can't understand them, and it's just sort of like a dial, right? Just think of like a dial, and it's like, okay, well, how strong is the accent? It's not like a different accent. It's the same. It's just whether or not it's more pronounced, right? The more outback you get, the stronger the accent gets, the harder it gets to understand. If you're, not from Australia, but then like the obviously the closer to the cities or more, British it sounds, it's the other way. So it doesn't really have a different. It's not super different. It's more just like the intensity of the accent is higher or lower. 3-1. Tjen with a set and a break. Probably the same in Canada, right? I mean, but in Canada, you've got like French-speaking Canadians. So that's like a totally different thing too. We don't have that. If we had French-speaking Australians, that'd be wild. Anyways, drop shot. Drop shot for Fernandez, 15-love. We obviously have indigenous culture as well with like a whole bunch of different dialects and language as well. But even then, like even in the indigenous population have like if you talk to somebody, they and they speak English, which most do anyway. They have Australian accents too. It's just whether or not it's like, how pronounced it is, As the slice goes to the net from Tjen, and it's 30-love. Ah, 30-love. Fernandez serves a fault. Second serve. Do some New Zealanders have those accents though? Yeah, New Zealand's a different country though, and they sound different to Australians for sure. As Tjen gets the point, goes in the net from Fernandez. 30-15. 30-15. In the UK, there are many different accents. Yeah. We don't have that here, really. Yeah, we don't really have that either. It's almost like Australians like a... I'm going to get deported for saying this. It's almost like Australia is like an accent, a British accent. Like it's another... Like you've got like, Scouse, you've got whatever, and then you've got, Australian. 40-15. All right. Okay, there's Tjen with a set and a break, but Fernandez holds with the shake of the fist. Okay. Who is Olinkova? She is the player playing keys right now. Never heard of her before, me neither, but she's winning. That's where Aussie accents came from. A Cockney sort of derivative. Yeah, fair enough. Liverpool, Manchester are 1 hour apart and couldn't be further with each other's accents. Yeah, I know. They couldn't sound any different. Okay, who's better, Hon or Sun? Probably. I mean, probably Lulu Sun's had a better career so far. As soon as I saw Keys is playing a Ukrainian, I had to bet this being a 3-setter. Okay, why? Musetti is down a break already. Is he now? By the way, Zhang and Preston are in a third set. At 1 set all. Siniakova won her match. Yeah, Musetti's down a break already. So the ball did say he would win, but didn't say it would be easy. 3-2. Saw Tjen play live in Chennai. She won the tournament in both singles and doubles. Yeah, she was on fire. 3-2. As with a slice from Tjen into the forehand of Fernandez. Tjen with the backhand slice. Fernandez down the line. Tjen gets it back, but it's in the net. Love 15. Love 15. All right, serve again. Here's a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in it by Fernandez. Poor miss. 15 all. By the way, chat, last night after I stopped streaming, I ended up flicking on the channel that was I don't know, I've just opened a whole box like of new toys that I don't even know about on my TV through this app, and I started watching the Deal or No Deal channel. I was watching Deal or No Deal USA edition, which is so much better than the Australian one. Like early 2000s Deal or No Deal America, you guys had like a whole, like it was crazy. You had like a button, like a whole thing. It was, it was crazy. But it was so funny because it was like a car salesman whose daughter wanted a pony, and I was like, wow, do kids want ponies these days? I feel like that's such an early, like, Dad, I want a pony. Nobody wants ponies anymore. So I want an iPad. I don't know, what else is there? Open the case, yeah. We don't have, in Australia, Deal or No Deal is so different. It's way less extravagant. Also, we only give a $100,000 prize. That's the top prize, not $1 million. I guess times have changed. But I was watching it, I was just like, this is great. This is awesome. It's so crazy. Is Deal or No Deal still a thing in Australia, in US? Is it a forehand now from Fernandez into the back, into the forehand of Tjen? She ran around a backhand, and Fernandez went back behind her. Smart shot from Fernandez. See, if you're going to run around a backhand and hit a forehand, you've got to make it work. If you don't do enough, you're going to leave the whole court open and you're screwed. Genuine wants a pony? Yeah, that's not what that means. All right. Serve now from Fernandez. There's a bit of forehand shanked by Tjen and it's out. Advantage for Fernandez to get back on serve. Oh, bless you. You okay? All right, advantage Fernandez to get back on serve. As Tjen serves a false second serve. Where's your toy, man? Go get your toy. As Fernandez forehand goes into the forehand of Tjen. Fernandez is going to get there with a lob, but it's going to go wide, and Tjen survives. Deuce. I have Foxtel TV and a few USA TV shows I could watch, but I really don't. I rarely watch game shows. Yeah. I want to watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire American Edition. I'd watch that. Australian TV game shows are not as fun. There's a backhand now from, except for the chase. The chase is all right. Good drop shot, Fernandez. Tjen gets it back. Fernandez puts it away, though. Fernandez is fighting back. Advantage to get back on serve. To get back on serve, Fernandez. Any reason we are not watching the defending champion? No reason at all. All right. Oh, joints down a set and a break. All right. Advantage. Fernandez to get back on serve. Tjen serves. Fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Fernandez. Great return. Slice from Tjen. Goes in. Fernandez. Forehand winner. We got back on serve. All right. All right, we're back on serve, 3-3. As Fernandez forehand inside out to the forehand of Tjen. Fernandez gets the point. Tjen overhits it. It's 15-love. As Fernandez serves a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Tjen. Good return. Fernandez hits it back into the net. And it's 15-0. You know, Colignon kind of had a sneaky good end to last year. Wasn't tracking him, but yes. Yeah, he beat Demonor in the Davis Cup in Australia to kick Australia out of the Davis Cup and give Belgium their spot. 15-0. Fernandez backhand goes long. And it's 15-30. 15-30. Fernandez serves again. Into the forehand of Tjen. Forehand from Fernandez, the forehand of Tjen. As Fernandez gets the point. Tjen in the net, 30-all. 30-all. There is no tennis until 11:15 p.m. on ESPN2 unless you pay $35. Yeah, people. I've heard a lot of that happening. I've heard that people are pissed off at that. Is it a forehand from Fernandez? The backhand slice of Tjen. Fernandez forehand goes wide, 30-40. Tjen to take the break again. All right, serve again. Fernandez serves again. To the backhand of Tjen. Fernandez with a forehand again. The backhand slice of Tjen. Tjen in the net. We get the deuce. I see Southeast London is back in the news in tennis talk, and New Cross, an area I know very well. Okay. Yeah, we were talking about that like 30 minutes ago. All right. Deuce. As we serve again from Fernandez. Fernandez serves again. Their joint's getting beat up. Anyways, Fernandez with a fault second serve. Collignon won the first set. Damn. So Musetti and Keys are in trouble. As we return now from Tjen to the forehand of Fernandez. Tjen with a backhand slice is short. And Fernandez puts it cross court for a forehand. But Tjen puts up a lob. It's long. And it's advantage Fernandez to stay in or get in front in the second set. Upgrade to unlimited. Yeah, I mean, that's... You buy the thing and then you got to upgrade it. Serve out wide, the slice of Tjen, return the net, and Fernandez holds 4-3. I'll be back in a second. Ah, 4-3. 4-3 Fernandez. She's got the lead. As Tjen hits a lovely winner, 15 love. So Sonny goes up 2 sets to love in a break. Joint is getting smoked. And Keys is fighting back. She's only down 1 break now. Kruger served for the match against Bailek. As Fernandez with a good return, 15-0. Didn't Cam say that Musetti was going to win? Well, it's only 1 set. It's fine. It's best of 5, remember? There's time. 15-0. Serving to the forehand of Fernandez. Forehand from Tjen to the forehand of Fernandez. Tjen gets the point. Fernandez overhits it. All right, 30-15. I believe. Okay, good. Forehand from Fernandez to the forehand of Tjen. Cross court the back of Fernandez. Tjen down the line as Fernandez gets a forehand again to the forehand of Tjen. Into the back end of Fernandez, but Fernandez sprays it wide. And it's 40-15. $40-15. First serve is a fault, second serve. Is Musetti going to retire? As we're back and return into the forehand of Tjen, and then Fernandez backhand down the line in the net, and it's 4-0 in the second. And I only say that not because I can see that he's hurt or anything, but he was hurt. I mean, he did retire from that exhibition event match with Zverev, and that's concerning. And he's only down one set, but like, is he going to be like? I mean, Collignon is no joke, clearly, but like, what's going on? Is Musetti putting up a fight? By the way, I don't know who that lady is, but she has this awesome hoodie. That's a great hoodie. I love it. 4-4. All right. First is a fault, second serve. As Tjen returns the forehand of Fernandez. Tjen with a forehand. Again to the forehand of Fernandez, who hits a winner down the line. Lovely from Leylah. 15 love. Keys just gets back on serve. There you go. All right. As we return out of the forehand of Fernandez. Backhand slice from Tjen. As Fernandez slice into the forehand of Tjen. Fernandez with a volley. Tjen with a volley down the line. Winner, though. Great lunge. 15-0. Beautiful shot. Mia doing laundry? Yeah. Mia's just chilling. It's been a warm couple of days. Is it still going to be stinking hot on Saturday? 15-0. Good lob there by Tjen. Oh, no, it just went long. 30-15. So the weather... Yeah, so it's still going to be on Saturday. It's going to be 43, which is 100 million degrees Fahrenheit. Currently, it's not that bad, but today's 32. 35 on Sunday and Monday as well now. That's brutal. That is brutal. Yeah, it is going to be a hot weekend. All right, 4-1 from Tjen's a winner, 30-0. Yeah, it's going to be hot. They're not going to. Yeah, they won't play in that weather if on the outside courts on Saturday. Yeah, it's going to be, well, according to my this app, it says 42. And this app's not wrong. This is probably the most accurate app I've got. It's going to be 21 on Thursday, and then it's going to double on Saturday. How do we go from 21 on Thursday to 42 on Saturday? That is insane. 2 days. It's going to be freezing on Thursday. And then it's going to be boiling on Sunday. Might even rain on Thursday. All right, 30-all. There's a forehand from Tjen to the slice of Fernandez, but Fernandez hit it long. Yeah, a ball kid fainted the other day as well, which was super scary. Thank God they didn't hit their head. When they fell backwards, so lucky they didn't hit their head on the concrete. That would have been like insane. That would have been so scary. It was scary. Yeah, it was in the Alexandra Eala match, wasn't it? That was so scary. 30-40. Fernandez serves again. Double fault. All right. Tjen's going to serve the match. Tjen is going to serve for this match. Just when we thought Fernandez was fighting back. Okay. Tjen to serve for the match. Okay. Looks like another set in the women's draw is out. Oh, yeah. Tjen just got to serve for it. Looks like it changed by then, Cam. I'm praying it changed. Yeah, I mean, we've had enough, like, 40-degree days. We don't need that. We need more cold days so the firefighters can contain the fire that's been going on. All right. Tjen is going to serve for the match. Serving to the front of Fernandez. Return goes into the front of Tjen. Tjen hits it wide. Love 15. Love 15. Serve again. In the back of Fernandez, Tjen with a forehand. Goes long, love 30. All right. Love 30. Chance for Fernandez to get back on serve. Keys is up 5-4 now. She was down 4-love. Love 30. Serving the back end of Fernandez. Fernandez in the nets. 15-30. We do have some time between now and Fonseca, by the way, so I wouldn't be mad if we had a comeback here. At least a bit of a fight back. Kruger already won, by the way. She beat Bilek. Pirikar versus Baez is coming on as that goes wide by Tjen. 15-40. Fernandez to get back on serve. Arani and Paolini won their first round. Doubles. All right. Return goes in the forehand of Tjen. Fernandez backhand to the forehand of Tjen. Fernandez backhand again. Tjen goes down the line. Into the forehand of Fernandez. Tjen. Forehand again. Fernandez gets the backhand. Tjen with a slice to the ground. Fernandez breaks back. 5-5. Back on serve. 5-all. Okay, 5-all. Tjen gonna win this, and her jealous fan would say Eala is overhyped. What? I don't understand. All right, return. From Tjen goes the forehand to Fernandez. Tjen with the forehand cross court. Fernandez is there with the backhand. Into the forehand to Tjen. Fernandez slices with a lob. Goes in. And then Tjen forehand goes wide. And the umpire overruled Hawkeye. 15-love. $15-love. Fernandez serves again. First serve, the fault, second serve. As a return from Tjen goes long. And it's 30-love. $30-love. Fernandez serves again. And there's a fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Tjen. Backhand Fernandez to the backhand of Tjen. Into the forehand of Fernandez. Tjen with the forehand cross court. Fernandez gets it. As Tjen forehand goes in the net. 40-love. Lovely hitting by Leylah. $40-love. As the return gets forward to Fernandez, she puts it away. 6-5 Fernandez. 6-5. Okay. Fernandez back in front just like that. I think Leylah will take this set. All right. She's in the lead. For the second time today, I think she leads. I don't think she wasn't in the lead in the first set. Keys, by the way, at 5-all. Joint's about to lose. Okay. Tjen serving to stay. Tjen serving to stay in the set now. As that goes out by Tjen. It's love 15. All right, first serve, the fault, second serve. As a return from Fernandez goes wide, and it's 15-all. As with a forehand from Tjen to the forehand of Fernandez. Tjen with a slice. Into the forehand of Fernandez. Fernandez in the net, 30-15. All right. As with a fault second serve. As with a forehand from Fernandez. Tjen runs around, hits a forehand long, and it's 30-all. Okay, 30-all. As Tjen serves a fault, second serve. And a great second serve by Tjen. All right, 40-30 takes to a tiebreak. Tjen for the tiebreak. First serve is a fault. Oh, joint lost. It's a tough draw. Valentov is someone to watch. Oh, man. Anyways, backhand return goes forehand of Tjen. Backhand now slice from Fernandez. Into the forehand of Tjen. Fernandez forehand of the stretch. Tjen down the line. Fernandez there with a slice. Tjen comes in. Oh, but missed it. Oh, deuce. Man, Tjen got nervous. Preston's carrying the torch for the Aussies. Yay. Preston won. Okay, so it's hard. It sucks, but it's all right as long as Dasher wins. I mean, Dasher's the one that we need. I want to win so much more. I do have Valentov in my team, so I'm not mad. Not that mad, but tough first round for a joint. That's a better shot from Tjen. Advantage Tjen. Did I have joint losing? No, I had her in the third round against Raducanu. Come on. All right, Tjen to take us to a tiebreak. Tjen is from Indonesia. All right. Tjen serves. Into the back of Fernandez. Return goes out. All right, tiebreak. Here we go. Who's winning the tiebreak? Let me know, chat. Who you got? Who have you got? I'm going to go Fernandez because I want a 3-setter to start the day. Keys head to a tiebreak. Oh, Fernandez, Tjen, Fernandez, Tjen. I'll take Tjen, okay. Tjen is mentally weak. Okay. I feel like that's your favorite word. Mentally weak is your favorite word. Your favorite set of words. Because I think you were saying it yesterday. You said Andreeva's mentally weak yesterday. She won, so. All right. Forehand winner from Tjen. 1-love. Mini break secured. 1-0 Tjen. There's a bit of serve again. From Tjen is too good. 2-love. 2-0. Is Tjen playing against Post Malone? I don't think so. As the return goes into the forehand of Tjen. Forehand of Fernandez. Tjen with a slice. Fernandez comes in with a volley. Tjen's going to get there with a slice backhand. Cross-court winner. Beautiful shot. Good composure from Tjen. 3-love. Just great composure. Okay. 3-love Tjen. There's only one mini break, though. As Fernandez serves a fault. Second serve. Serve to the forehand of Tjen. Tjen, it's a wide. And it's 3-1 Tjen. This is an upset, right? Yeah, it would be an upset, yeah. Especially considering how Tjen played last week in Hobart against Jovic. This would be a huge upset. It would be an upset. Not a huge upset, but be an upset. As we had a fault from Fernandez, second serve. Double fault. 4-1 Tjen. Double mini break. 4-1. All right, Tjen to serve. Oh, Tjen had an off-season injury, did she? Okay. There you go. She serves an ace out wide. What a shot. 5-1 to Tjen. She is 2 points away from her first win at the Australian Open. And also, in terms of victories, this has got to be up there, right? This has got to be up there as one of the best wins she's ever had. Because Fernandez is 23 in the world. Yeah, this would be her biggest win ever. Against she beat Kudermetova at the US Open last year, who was 25 in the world. This would be her biggest win by ranking ever. 5-1. She's 2 points away. Serve in the back of Fernandez. Return goes in the forehand of Tjen. Fernandez backhand to the forehand of Tjen again. Down the line of the forehand of Fernandez. Tjen, slice. Into the forehand of Fernandez, who goes down the line. Tjen gets it back. Fernandez, forehand cross-court, goes long. 6-1 Tjen. To get the win. 5 match points. Yeah, she beat Kudermetova in the US Open, but this would be her better win because of the ranking. Higher ranked opponent. Highest ranked opponent. Highest ranked win. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Highest ranked, whatever. Anyways, but the return goes into the forehand of Fernandez. Backhand out Tjen is a lob. Fernandez smash. Tjen with a slice again. Goes down the line. Fernandez with the pass goes wide. Tjen does it. Tjen gets the win. And Fernandez is out. Her best win by ranking. The highest ranked opponent she's ever beaten. And Tjen is into the second round. What a win. What a win. Fernandez, I think, still has doubles, but what a win for Tjen. Tjen's going to the second round. And that was pretty easy. I mean, she served for the match in the in that second set, but dominated that tiebreak. All right. Musetti's up a break in the second, by the way. Oh, sorry, no, he's down a break in the second. Holy shit. I read the wrong score. Mickelson, Hashanov's about to start as well. By the way, if you are leaving, don't forget to sub on the way out. Great win for Indonesia as well. And for Tjen. Huge victory. Tjen was on fire. Yeah. The way that she runs around to hit forehands, that, like, when that's working, she is so good. Like, the way she was dancing around to hit the forehand was just it was just so nice. So Keys is in the tiebreak in her first set. As expected, Tjen is better than Eala. Okay. I'm very excited about Tjen. She has a bright future. Yeah, she's got a great game. So much fun. It's so good to watch. Like, that was so good to watch. I think Chen's 24. Yeah, Musetti's down a set and a break, which is concerning. So Chen's going to play against the winner of Pliskova and Stevens. Chen's draw is actually not looking bad, especially if Keys is in trouble. Because Keys is in her draw as well. So, yeah, Tjen, if Keys goes down, Tjen could make a fourth round. That is not out of the question. It opens up nicely. By the way, Dadiri's up 2 sets to love. We're just waiting for him to finish We're just waiting for him to finish so we can watch Fonseca. More talent emerging from different corners of the world in tennis. I know, right? How cool is that? Fernandez is struggling out the gate this year. Yeah, she'll come good though. Eala is 20. Tjen is 24, both young. It's great to see Pliskova and Stevens in the draw. Yeah, it's a throwback match, that one. That's a 2016 match, isn't it? Isn't that what we're doing, 2016? But yeah, the best player from Southeast Asia demonstrates her mastery. Nice. Key's going to drop down a mine shaft in the rankings. Yeah. I mean, she's 6-all in the tiebreak, so she's fought back. Tjen, no question, who is in peak form at 24. Yeah, Tjen, I mean, she's only going to get better too. All right, I'm just trying to think what we're going to watch. So we got Fonseca coming up. We need Dadiri to win the next set so we can watch Fonseca as quick as possible. Keys won the first set, so there we go. What rank now is Eala? Eala's 43 in the live rankings currently. Tjen went up as well. Tjen goes to... she goes into the top 50 at the moment. 45. Tjen. So she should be top 50 by the end of this tournament, unless Valentova, Sakkari, Wong, a bunch of players, overtake her. But as of now, she's number 45. And if she wins her next match, she gets close to top 40. So, yeah, Tjen's doing well. Her and Eala, both in the top 45 currently. Yeah. And Fernandez at 24 went down a spot. Quinn won the first 6-2. Against who? Oh, against Grigspor. Jeez. All right. It's a good start. Musetti broke back. So, yeah. And Boko is 13 in the world right now. Top 10 coming soon. Let's go. Let's go. Who have I got in my team that's playing? Hurkacz and Boko. No, Hurkacz, Bencic, Sinner, and Mickelson today. I have Valentova in the team. She's on the bench, but I'm happy. Let's have a look. Chad, are you in the team? Make sure you make your team for future tournaments. If you haven't already. Yeah, so we've got Sinner. He hasn't played yet. Sabalenka, Medvedev, Bencic, Hurkacz and Boko, Jovic, Mickelson. I think this green dot is a new addition. I think this means active. There we go, active this week. It means active this week. So that's handy, because then when someone's not playing, you just put them on the bench. Yeah, Valentova and Ferry have helped a lot. Joda's playing today. Stevens, Besevaretti, I think, is playing right now. Yeah. Where does that put me on the leaderboard? My 180th. 180. 180. Hang on, let me check if I can. There we go. There I am. 188 currently. Cool. I need to make a team. I have been lazy. Oh man, you missed out on week one. Week one, Leon. Eala should return to Philippines for a W125 that starts on the 26th. Well, she's got to play doubles, and if she loses the doubles, she'll probably go home and play that. How much points will Tjen get after this round? She gets, I think, 10 points. Top 10 WTA, so competitive, loving it. Oh, yeah. WTA, as I've said many times, is fire. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to send you over to the Fonseca match, which hopefully will start within the hour. And we'll come back and we'll watch Fons in a little bit. But, yeah. Good win from Tjen. I was disappointed I didn't go 3. It would have been fun to have a 3-setter in that one. But we'll be back to watch Fonseca. And then... Oh, God. And then we've got some afternoon matches. And then night session, we've got Sinner and Osaka coming up. So, good start to the day, though. Good win from Tjen. Taking out Fernandez in straights. But I'll be back in, hopefully, within the hour. Because Didiri's already up 2 sets to love. And we just need him to win to get Fonseca to play. So, or we just need his match to finish. But Tjen wins. Second round.